Yeah, we're going to give him that one and head to the next hole. And that hole's halved. And now the 14th hole. This is a par 3. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here. And this is his attempt at birdie. And I think this one's breaking to the left. This is a 27-footer here. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, almost. Setting up here 10 feet from the cup. And that'll do for par. Well done. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. And it looks like everybody's agreed to play alt shot today. This should be interesting. Have a good round out there today. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And he might roll this into the rough. And he will wind up in the second cut. And this is around the 190 mark. Looks like we're heading to the rough. Well, missed the green there on that one. All right, let's see what she does. This is her second. Here's their 7-iron. And his bogey putt. Oh! And if she sinks this next putt, she'll go one up. And it appears your teammate voted not to concede this one. Starting off the match in the hole a little bit. On to the second, though. Maybe some better results. Got a par 3 for the second hole. And here's a 6-iron from them. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. All right, he's got quite the conundrum in front of him here. Very, very, very long putt. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. This putt's around 13 feet out. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh, almost in there. Okay, this next putt is for his bogey. I think this one's going left to right. Oh my. All right, let's see what happens. Next putt drops. She could go 2 up. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. And apparently your teammate wants your opponent to putt this out. And there it is. She's got that one to go down. Okay, we're on the third hole. It's a par 4. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Ooh, watch this one run now. All right, let's see how he does. Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that downslope. Hitting into an elevated green, we might need more club. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Well, this one might be a little bit long, but let's see what happens. And turns out you're just going to stick the green, so good stuff. She's about 105 yards out here. He's a long way out here. He's got a long putt to deal with. I don't know. What do you think? Ooh, just missed. And now this from 13 feet. I think we got a right to left break on this one. And the putt drops for birdie. And now the fourth hole, we have a par 4. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Nice. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Well, that won't work. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. And I think he's trying to reconcile things here. He's got a long putt to deal with. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Okay, we're speeding things up. You're not even going to make him putt that one out. Let's head to the next. 12 feet to the cup for her. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, differing opinions amongst teammates. Your teammate voted to not concede this one. And he might pull away even further with this next putt. This one to go to 4 up. All right, 5th hole, par 3. Let's do it. Okay, he's found the deep rough. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. This next putt is a par putt for him. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh no, it's right by the hole. Okay, your teammate got us on the green. Now let's take this home for birdie. This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. And 7 feet to the cup from here for her. And this next putt's for his par. Okay, that putt's done. Holton number 6. Those shots are going to happen to you. All right, let's see what she has in store for us on this one.
Can you make any more bad shots? Like, oh my fucking god. What a round.
And he's in the cabbage. He's in there. Let's see if he can get out of there. Not an amazing swing. Okay, second shot for him on this one. Well, you don't see that every day. They're ripping the driver right off the turf. Bold. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? Oh, the glory that could have been. And he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here. Ooh, and he gets that one to go. That's his par. And he needs this next putt to send things into Dormy. I guess there's a differing opinion here. Your teammate has voted to not concede. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Yeah, he's hoping this holds on to the fairway. Okay, and that one just sneaks into that first cut of rough. This shot's about 80 yards out. All right, kick left. Way to go out there, champ. And she's hitting from the rough. Maybe a little too strong on this. Okay, if he sinks this one, it'll be for the bird. This one looks like it'll break to the right. And that drops for him. That's his birdie. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Nicely done. All right, she's ready to go. Let's see what this hole brings. And he sets up around 165 yards out. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Okay, this is her third. Let's see how he deals with this little test from the green side rough. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous.
Triangle.
And he's got a 10-foot putt here. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oof. He could save his par right here. Let's see what happens.
Good match, guys.
And congratulations to our winners, finishing this match at 2 up on the other team. Great work. Okay, that will do it. Good stuff out there on the course. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. We are just playing the front 9 of this course today. Here we go. Let's have a nice round.
I'm going for the platinum, man. So if you bet me to the green, or even if you don't, I'll give you a hole. I just need to get these games done.
All All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Well done. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. This one's about 120 yards out. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard, too. Good job. You are one up after that first hole. And we're teeing up on hole number 2. That was a good one. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. All right, here's his second shot. And second shot here on the second hole. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. Well, he's got an insanely long putt to contend with here. I don't even know what to say about it other than let's just watch and see what he does. This one's for triple bogey. Give him some positive thoughts. Oh! He's got 8 feet to go. Nice. Looks like your opponent got into a bit of trouble, and they are conceding this hole to you. And you're 2 up after that one. And teeing off now in a long par 4. Oh my goodness, this one's not gonna land, I don't think. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Oh, this one's in the fairway. And we're in the rough, and it is a bad lie real deep into this rough. That'll play. Pin high. Well judged. Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the pin. And he's just managed to sneak that into the second cut here. Oh, that chip almost went. Okay, you can go 3 up for the match if you sink this putt. All right, your opponent has conceded that putt, and they're going to lose the hole in the process. Good stuff. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. Yeah, you'll take that. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Okay, there you go. And this one coming out of the deep rough. And if he sinks this, he wins the hole. I think this one will go left to right. All right, let's see what he does here. He's got a long putt ahead of him, but let's see how he deals with it. And if he sinks this, it'll be for par. Looks like he started this one out right. Oh, and he gets that to drop. Sink this putt and you'll go 4 up on your friend. And you're 4 up after that one. Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here. Well, that's too bad. We just barely made our way into this second cut of rough. Little less than pure on that swing. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole.
Brother, don't stress too much.
I think we're going left here.
Just get the ball
that
onto
one
the
went
green.
bye-bye.
I'll make sure you win.
Okay, he'll need this to win the hole. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. And yeah, this is for his double bogey. Yikes, that went right by. Well, that's a bit of good news. Your opponent is going to give you this hole. You're going to head to the next. And you have won. Walking away here, the winner at 5 up on your friend is a great way to be. All right, I'm going to head on my way here. I had a lot of fun with you out there on the course. Thank you for playing. We'll see you again soon. And it's a big hello to you from me, John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. Nice little par 4 to start us out here today. Well, let's start off with a fantastic drive and take it from there. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And let's see what happens. This is his second. This one's heading to a bad place, I think. And this putt to go one up for the match. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh! And this is his putt to save par. Let's see what happens. Three feet to go. And nothing big to report after that first hole. We're all square. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. All right, let's let this one go. Oh, just smashed that. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. This one's rough bound, I think. And this putt drops. You can go one up. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Wonderful, wonderful shot. And just one up on your friend after that hole. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Unlucky. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Second shot on the third. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. I hope everyone has fun out there today. We have some match play action happening. This is fixing to be a good little time, I think. Hopefully you can go low today. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. That's not going to work, is it? Second shot here on the first. Well done. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Looks like the sand coming up. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Maybe this one I'll kick to the left. Okay, this is his third. All right, if you can get this to go, yeah, it's worth celebrating. We'll put it that way. This one's way out there. Let's see what goes down. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Right by. And here's his look at par. I think it's breaking to the left. And he's got that one to go in the cup. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. Oh my, that's too bad. And after that hole, your friend is 1 up for the match. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Good job. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Way out there for this putt. Good luck. Swung this way out to the right. Let's see it turn back. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. And as he gets that one to drop, that will win the hole for him. Well, nothing really went our way on that hole. Let's just look to the next. All right, we got a par 4 on this third hole. Looking good off the tee. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Setting up here on the first cut. Heading left. And here we go. This is his second shot. hate to see it. All right, if this next putt drops for him, he's going to go 3 up. It's breaking to the left, I think. Ooh, right by. And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? A little bit too firm on that one. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. All right, now that you've conceded that putt, we'll head to the next hole. Okay, after that one, your friend is 3 up on you. And on this lovely 4th hole, we have a par 3. And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Here's your second shot on the 4th. Oh, he almost dropped the chip. Oh. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. A little too hard. And this is his attempt at bogey. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And here comes a 4-footer. Well, that hole didn't really help our spirits much. And here we go. 5th hole is a par 4. All right, let's send it. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. Oh, well, that's no good. We don't need as much distance as normal. We might need less club. This green is well below us. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. And here we go from the rough. Might have too much on it. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if he can help it get there. Just a little too much pace on that one. And this next putt for the par. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh, that par would have been nice. And unfortunately for you. And now that you've given that putt to your opponent, this one's over. And unfortunately, this was not your match. Just couldn't pull out the win today, but that's all right. We'll beat your friend next time. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing, and we will see you soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to the next 9 holes with you, just playing the front 9. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today.
Good luck, buddy.
And who will win today? That is my question as we start this round of match play golf. Best of luck out there today. This one looks pretty good, should be in the fairway. All right, give this a rip. Swing was a little bit off there. And as we set up here, the ball's below your feet, and that's going to tend to make it go a little bit to the left than you would normally think it would. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. Nicely done, back in the fairway. I like it. Let's just drop one next to the pin next shot. And he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. Well, not the purest of strokes. Setting up here now for our third shot. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? Oh, almost in there. Okay, now this from 11 feet. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Oh, just slides by. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. All right, we're in there. You won this hole. Great work. All right, you are one up after the first hole. Here we go. Time to kick it off on the 11th hole. Well, this one's a bit wayward. And that's a plunker. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Tee shot's looking decent. Catching the downslope here. This should chase out. Good job. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. Decent approach there. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Setting up for the bogey putt here. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Ooh. And it's going to be all square if they sink this putt. All right, he's got that one to drop, and that will win the hole. And we are all square after that hole. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. Okay, give this a smash. Ooh, there's some power into that one. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. And please, sir, may have a bounce to the right. And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. And from there, not a bad result. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. This putt's going uphill and to the right. Oh, this has my attention. Oh, yeah, getting better. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, you're one up on your friend after that one. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Seven iron on display here. And here's our second shot on the 13th. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And you two will be all square if they sink this. I think this one's breaking to the left. And that's not a bad effort. This one's a short 3-foot putt. And this will be a par for him if he sinks it. All right, yeah, we'll give him that one and head to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Let's see what happens here on number 14. This one looks like it'll play. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Well, he's hoping this one sticks to the fairway. All right, and that one will indeed just barely get into this first cut. Bit of an awkward swing. And we got around 220 to go from here. All right, third shot for him. This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's going to do it. But let's tune in. Let's see what's going to happen. I think he's put it on a good line. Still looking good. Oh my, and he makes it. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. Oh, unfortunate. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. And that hole will be halved. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. And I see what you did there. Nice use of the downslope. This is running towards the green. Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. He'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. No, it's definitely downhill putt. I think it's going left to right as well. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. And he's got 13 feet from the cup. Oh. This putt's around 5 feet away. And he's got this left for the bogey. He's got a 3-footer here. All right, your opponent has chosen to concede this hole to you. Fantastic news. And you're 2 up after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. And let's see how he does on this hole. Going with the hybrid. A little too much to the right. All right, let's see how he deals with this one in the sand. All right, take your time on this one. You got this to win the match. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Yeah, there we go. Your opponent's giving you that putt. They were not going to win this hole. And this one is over. You pulled out the win. And kicked your opponent to the curb. Great job out there on the course. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for playing the game, and we will hopefully see you real soon.